This week on The Rock, we explore the wonders of the Innovation Expo. Next, we get an inside view on the recent citizen science field trip. Finally, we look at one of our students going to state for golf. All that and more this week on The Rock.
Welcome back to The Rock, AHS. I'm John Harrison.
I'm Jacob Cox. To start off our show for today, we'll take a trip to the Innovation Expo, an event put on by the school district to encourage involvement in STEM.
Rock reporters Micah Arnott and Ali Perez decide to learn more about the Expo in this next segment.
Right now, I'm at an annual event put on by the Anacortes School District called the Innovation Expo.
So the Innovation Expo is kind of has multiple purposes. So one of the purposes is to showcase to the community what it is that we do in classrooms every day, because they often don't really get an insight into what happens. So that's one of the purposes. Another way is to connect people in classrooms to industry partners. So like we have Janicki, PACCAR, the Naval Air Station is here. So it's a way for people to see, students and families to see the things that they're doing in class, how might they connect to an industry.
Viva Farms is all about innovation. We're an organic farmer training program, and working here in Skagit Valley for the past 10 years. And we've been in collaboration with your school food service program to supply locally grown organic vegetables into the school lunch program, and also work with other producers to supply locally grown wheat that's locally milled to create special items for your food service menu.
So what do you do, Daniel?
I'm an explosive ordnance disposal technician in the Navy.
So what is your purpose being here? Like, what are you trying to accomplish?
I was trying to show you guys different technology that we use to help inspire people to possibly build it and be a part of it in the future.
Well, our goal here is to just inspire people to see routes that they might not have known before. We're kind of hidden back in the woods for PACCAR, and this is a good opportunity to show a little bit of what we do and get people really excited about the different aspects of trucking and a lot of the science that goes into trucking.
We talked to some students at their booths to see what they've been doing this year in their classes. Can you tell us a little bit about the 6th grade STEM?
So this is one of our projects, which would be the Rube Goldberg. We were invited by the community to show it here today. So we had to incorporate many machines, such as the pulley and the screw, which could be seen over there.
In this version specifically was assigned to us by our teacher.
We had to start doing research about our specific colony. Well, we did research about many colonies, and then we chose our focus colony. And then after we did our research, we started making a map on paper what we wanted our world to look like. Then you would start making your world.
Let's see what the community members have to say about the Innovation Expo.
Well, it's neat actually to see all the tech that's happening at the school. I haven't actually seen all the smart boards and how they work and how much technology is happening in the school district. So that's really neat to get to see it firsthand.
It really does show off all of the stuff that people are doing in Anacortes a lot of the stuff I had no idea even existed. There's a middle school news show that I didn't know existed, and there's a lot of cool stuff that, I think it's really cool for people to know about that.
What a great opportunity for students and community members to learn more about innovation in our schools.
Another opportunity for community members interested in STEM is citizen science, which our students are involved in.
This past week, Mr. Garcia took 20 students out to Fidalgo Bay to learn more about citizen science.
Jade Carter took a look into the trip in this next segment.
Last week, AHS Green Club members and AP Enviro students went out to Fidalgo Bay to take a look at real citizen science.
This is a clam population survey. I work for the Samish Indian Nation, and you are on Samish tribal lands here. We've been working with the Anacortes High School for at least the last 6 years doing this population survey.
We go way back. The Samish Department of Natural Resources, a small department. We can add a lot of hands and speed up the surveys so they can get more work done, more data, plus special bonus, we get to learn how field study works, real field study. We get to actually contribute to the body of knowledge through citizen science. we get a sense of stewardship.
We share the data with the school so that Victor can make you guys do research projects and stuff using it, but we also get to utilize the data and track changes over time.
If we notice a decline or something that's worrisome, that's something to maybe take into account when we're allowing people to do clamming and stuff here, or if the clams are doing well, that's probably a good sign for the fishery and encouraging for the livelihood of that traditional resource.
The methods that we're using are standardized methods that are being used throughout the Salish Sea, both in Canada and in the US. And so by using standardized methods, we can create comparable data sets. So we can compare our data to a beach in Hood Canal or up on Victoria or something like that.
So we have a best fit line along the beach, which means the sort of the best fit straight line along the top of the beach, and then we paste down to the clam band, which is where you can see that the clams live. And then a series of holes a given number of paces apart going down through the tide line. So that way we get sort of across the beach, and then we also get down the tide line so that we see where in the intertidal zone the clams like to live and if that moves and what that means for maybe sea level rise or the restoration project that we did here.
We could not do this without the partnership that we have with Victor's classes, Green Club. It's been an amazing adventure. For me to do this within my department, it would probably take 4 of us a week. You guys are coming out here, we're getting all this data in a single day, year after year after year.
This is our neighborhood. We all own this place in terms of it's our heritage, it's where we live, where a lot of you grew up, where we play, and it's important to learn to take care of it.
It never ceases to amaze me how passionate and how a group of high school kids are like, no, the heck with this, we can do this, we can get this done, and you guys are a force to reckon with. It really gives me a lot of hope that your generation is going to fix the problems that my generation has created for you.
While some of our students were attending the Citizen Science field trip, one in particular was attending boys golf at State.
That's right. With sports season rounding up, sophomore Brendan Hodgson ended his season by competing in golf at State.
Mason Bakke decided to find out more in our final segment of the day.
Hello, I'm rock reporter Mason Bakke here with sophomore golf extraordinaire Brendan Hodgson to talk about his state appearance this year and how he feels about the team, their past season, and moving forward. And we're going to play some golf. So Brendan, how do you think the season went with the golf team?
It was a good season. We had a few really strong freshmen come in, so it will be really good come time. And we had a couple seniors that did really well this season as well. And it's pretty solid.
Solid season?
Yeah.
And how do you think your state performance went?
It was a good experience. I didn't do as well as I was hoping, but it was really cool just going there, as a sophomore.
Yeah? We're going to play some golf?
Okay.
Let's do it.
To train them is my cause. I will travel across the land, searching far and wide. Each Pokemon to understand the power that's inside.
Practice.
It's you and me. I know it's my destiny. Oh, you're my best friend in a world we must defend. Our hearts so true, our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. All day long, gotta catch 'em all.
You know, Brendan, golf's a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But good luck next season. I hope you do well.
Yeah.
Hope the golf team does well. Good game today. I hate you.
Congratulations to Brendan for making it to State.
Well, that wraps up our show for today. Be sure to swing by the Commons tonight at 6 p.m. for the Senior Academic Assembly.
If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email them to us at therock@asd103.org. We'd love to hear your input.
With that, I'm John Harrison.
And I'm Will McCracken, and from our rock to yours,
Have a great day, AHS.